Sovereignty over the Chagos Archipelago is disputed between Mauritius and the United Kingdom. The Maldives has a separate dispute with the UK regarding the determination of the maritime boundary between the Maldives and the Chagos Archipelago. Mauritius has repeatedly stated that the Chagos Archipelago is part of its territory and that the United Kingdom claim is a violation of United Nations resolutions banning the dismemberment of colonial territories before independence. The UK government has stated that it has no doubt about its sovereignty over the Chagos, and has also said that the Chagos will be given to Mauritius once the islands are no longer required for defense purposes. Given the absence of any progress with the UK, Mauritius decided to internationalize the dispute and take up the matter at all appropriate legal and political forums. Maldives stated that if the Chagos were re-inhabited, the Maldives' claim to an extension of its exclusive economic zone would be affected. The African Union and the non-aligned movement have expressed unanimous support for Mauritius on the Chagos issue. The Constitution of Mauritius states that the outer islands of Mauritius includes the islands of Mauritius, Rodrigues, Agalega, Cargados Carajos and the Chagos Archipelago, including Diego Garcia and any other island comprised in the state of Mauritius. The government of the Republic of Mauritius has stated that it does not recognize the British Indian Ocean Territory which the United Kingdom created by excising the Chagos Archipelago from the territory of Mauritius prior to its independence, and claims that the Chagos Archipelago including Diego Garcia forms an integral part of the territory of Mauritius under both Mauritian law and international law. In 1965, the United Kingdom split the Chagos Archipelago away from Mauritius, and the islands of Aldabra, Farquhar, and Desroches from the Seychelles, to form the British Indian Ocean Territory. The islands were formally established as an overseas territory of the United Kingdom on 8 November 1965. However, with effect from 23 June 1976, Aldabra, Farquhar, and Desroches were returned to the Seychelles on their attaining independence. On 18 March 2015, the Permanent Court of Arbitration unanimously held that the marine protected area which the United Kingdom declared around the Chagos Archipelago in April 2010 was created in violation of international law. The Prime Minister of Mauritius has stated that this is the first time that the country's conduct with regard to the Chagos Archipelago has been considered and condemned by any international court or tribunal. He described the ruling as an important milestone in the relentless struggle at the political, diplomatic, and other levels of successive governments over the years for the effective exercise by Mauritius of the sovereignty it claims over the Chagos Archipelago. The tribunal considered in detail the undertakings given by the United Kingdom to the Mauritian ministers at the Lancaster House talks in September 1965. The UK had argued that those undertakings were not binding and had no status in international law. The tribunal firmly rejected that argument, holding that those undertakings became a binding international agreement upon the independence of Mauritius, and have bound the UK ever since. It found that the UK's commitments towards Mauritius in relation to fishing rights and oil and mineral rights in the Chagos Archipelago are legally binding. Beginning in the late 15th century, Portuguese explorers began to venture into the Indian Ocean and recorded the location of Mauritius and the other Mascarene Islands, Rodrigues and Reunion. In the 16th century, the Portuguese were joined by Dutch and English sailors, both nations having established East India companies to exploit the commercial opportunities of the Indian Ocean and the Far East. Although Mauritius was used as a stopping point in the long voyages to and from the Indian Ocean, no attempt was made to establish a permanent settlement. The first permanent colony in Mauritius was established by the Dutch East India Company in 1638. The Dutch maintained a small presence on Mauritius, with a brief interruption, until 1710, at which point the Dutch East India Company abandoned the island. Following the Dutch departure, the French government took possession of Mauritius in 1715, renaming it the Île de France. The Chagos Archipelago was known during this period, appearing on Portuguese charts as early as 1538. but remained largely untouched. France progressively claimed and surveyed the archipelago in the mid-18th century and granted concessions for the establishment of coconut plantations, leading to permanent settlement. Throughout this period, France administered the Chagos Archipelago as a dependency of the Île-de-France. In 1810, the British captured the Île-de-France and renamed it Mauritius. By the Treaty of Paris of 30 May 1814, France ceded the Île